Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Mamluks campaign in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine, where we are eventually getting through this content. What? Sorry? Unknown will now be produced in Wardorf. Oh, it's because, yeah. A slave province that we took from Mali. Fair enough. Unknown, yeah, okay, alright. Russia has sown discontent, and Great Britain is continuing to pay off the debt of Austria. Right, 32 cannons here. Alright, well, that's fair enough. Wool, yeah, fairly poo. We have 32. Fair enough. On we go. I think I'd say fair enough. Far too much. I don't know. I've just realised it in myself. Yep, you can have access. Can you imagine if Congo got all the way up? Actually, no, with access through us, they could, in theory, get all the way to the Portuguese capital. Where is the Portuguese capital now? Did they move it? Okay, it's in Evora. Yeah, that'd be odd. Anyway, onwards. I don't think we can get to you, which does give them a route in, however. We do have enough people knocking around to support the siege of the Persian capital. How many? 46,000. Do we have enough here to deal with it? Maybe. Let's go and interrupt them. It's only in farmland. Ah, bollocks. Didn't get the interrupt in. Didn't need that support. Good stuff. Away we go. And we'll split you up and carry on moving. Good. Hands back on Württemberg. Hands back on Württemberg. Memmingen, you look new and fresh and ripe for the plucking. Damn it. Why do I not have a standing army here? I don't have a standing army here. Bohemia's in the poop. I don't have a standing army here because I can't afford it. Not because I can't afford it monetarily. I can't afford it person-wise. Which was my thinking behind taking quantity. Alright, you're at level 2. We'll be able to get through you very quickly. Rest of you go up in support. And we'll try and hit him in Kalat before he takes it. Not enough people, not enough time. Not saying not enough time, just this takes too long. We lost the effect of trading slaves, that's fair enough. We did, alright, we did abolish slavery and all that. It's to be expected. Won the siege of a rat. What is it that we want from Persia? Just more of his stuff and things. How about that lot there? And the stuff in the middle. Not so much your capital, you can keep that. Let's save you from the aggressiveness of Russia. If anyone's going to eat you, it's going to be me. Just randomly clicking away on stuff. Yeah, this and this and this and this and this. No, something like that'll do. Saves them from Russia. Saves Russia from eating any more of them. Gives us access to a few other people. We're not desperate to get through to Jean-Pierre. They're our ally. We've already got access into Bermonis. None of this is particularly strategic. We can get rid of some goals. Well, we'll be able to by the end of it all. Next fort. Do you have one? We could take our run back, I suppose. Now we'll keep our cannon stack safe for a while. Yeah, wow. I didn't think there was going to be 50,000. Let's try to get you up there that little bit quicker. Where's that dude? He's here. Alright. We'll swap you out as soon as we can. For the one with more manoeuvre. Get you there even quicker. You sit in shore for the time being. And a conversion. Good. And another conversion. Superb. Fetishist. Oh, Matzolo, of course. Alright, let's chuck you onto Kalat. You move into Chor. And the rest of you take those provinces there. Absent merchant. Absent merchant. Where? Vienne? Basra? Where do we shift the least? Basra. Alright. That's fine. Are you saying Kandahar then for the time being if he's going to react to this? Oh, he's got dudes of his own to deal with. Where are you going? You're just sitting there. That's fair enough. And Salzburg wants marriages and all sorts. No. No, you can't. Wish we'd have had a standing army over here. I wish we had a lot of things. But we can't have pretty things. Can stop you from kicking off though. They've now got particular lists, and the particular lists are focusing on their forts. How far away are we? Alright, okay. Yeah, not far. Not far from piecing out Persia. Take the Bamiyan statues. And let's have... Yep. Half of you head down here. And we'll meet you there. We'll be able to deal with that fairly easily. And that's all our cause. Good. Means we can now peace out with Persia. For pretty much that. Fine. Now all of these rebels should start making their way into Persian lands. If they don't, I'll be mad. Like real mad. Didn't realise I'd not left my way through. Shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, he says. Knowing it's going to be an issue at some point. Let's grab all of you. We are focused on admin, aren't we? Yeah, we could probably do with being focused on admin. Yep, there they go. As long as we keep out of their way, they will happily head into Persian lands and then disperse from there. Good. On you go. Next. Gujarati. Be down here somewhere. You done yet? Yep, you're done. Let's start heading here towards Europe, and our siege stack as well. You head towards Europe as well. You two can stay down here for the time being. We have you winging your way down to deal with these Kanem Bornum separatists. Hopefully we can get them sorted out because it'll take too many provinces. There's already spread 10 years of separatism in 2 provinces. Gain 15 prestige. Let's gain skilled 2 missionary strength or outright missionary strength for 10 years. We'll go for the outright missionary strength because the advisors that we're going to offer us, we can already do better than that. So there's no point in grabbing that. Now if we get to Europe and Bohemia is still getting his shit kicked in, then we'll declare on someone in the Empire, knowing that Bohemia won't rush to their aid. 3 damage from the back row. Artillery damage from the back row. Might have to. It's usually this or this first off that you take. But this forced march could be very useful. Just for getting around the place. Nope, we'll go for artillery damage from back row. Bohemia's still at war, which means declaring war on the people around us isn't going to bring in the Empire anymore. How have you got so many allies? Oh, it's Austria. Full Diplo. Yep. Austrian court, diplomatic relations, yep. Fair enough. However, your allies will turn out to be your weakness, i.e. Poland, who we can declare war on and drag you in without anyone else. Bavaria, on the other hand, Bavaria, Memmingen, these are the type of people we want to be going in and snaffling right now, if we can. Gonna send another stack as well. The conversion, good. Let's turn on Tyrol in preparation for what is to come. and continue converting. You can take military tech ahead of time, or prestige from land battles. Let's grab you and our siege ability. The one thing that slows us down in a fight is our ability to get through forts. So let's make that a thing. Also, we'll grab you. Province war score cost would be nice. Although the province war score cost isn't really an issue, it's the overextension. It just means that you can take more valuable provinces. So, Congo's taking the Portuguese capital. How weird. Speaking of Congo, we need to go and fight him. One, two, that's the third one heading the way up right now. We're about halfway done. I think we just kick this off right now. Yeah. Well, Chuck, siege dude in charge. We need a guy in charge of you. Both support each other. And because Bohemia is having issues, we can get through you very quickly. Ah, 20%. We're gonna have to sit on this for a while. Who wants to come in? Milanese separatists will turn Trevision. What's up, boy? What's up? Come on then. Come on. Just sat on the bed behind me, wanting attention. On you go. One stability, 50 diplo. Yeah, let's go for the stability. It might knock on the head a few of these rebellions. Probably not. Overextension is far too much for that. And discontent, which is it's going to be a permanent factor. Anyone who can sow discontent will sow discontent. Okay. Losing claims on provinces. That's fair enough. We don't need claims. Where we're going, we don't need claims. All nationalism, all that good stuff. Nope. Don't we have an inflation guy? Yeah. How are you getting on? Well, you were doing alright. However, that +3 inflation hasn't done much, has it? I'd like to peace out of this war before you peace out of your war with Russia, allowing us to eat more of the HRE. Go on, cause. This should be enough. As should that be. That, all your money. No treaties, no, no, send demand, away you go. Done. Excellent. We just turned you into rebels. Don't know where you're going. Don't really care. Good. Nope. I should have linked one more into another water. It's alright, we have people around down there to deal with that. I don't know why you've ended up going this way, Imogen, when all of your calls are here. How strange and weird and bizarre. Come on, calls. I'm waiting for you to come in. There we go. Rinsberg, are you next? You are. Well, if the Empire isn't going to protect them, this is a time where we need to eat all the little guys. Because Bohemia is already at war. He's looking the other way, and they don't have any other allies. Our amount of growth expansion that we're going to take from this is going to be probably quite high. But if you're dead, you can't join a coalition, can you? Good, away you go. Carry on. Off to the Shia lands. Truth Poland. Treading in slaves happen to us, bizarrely, again. Our global settler increase. Don't care. We're not colonizing. Ooh, Pomerania popped out. Does that mean that you have finished your war? It does. We could really do with getting through your getting through this vault very quickly before Bohemia gets called into this fight. Who requires what? Nobility could do with a bit of an influence. No, just get yourself in there. I need both leaders up here. Do I? No, I don't. Good stuff. So if we were to go war with, if we were to go to war with somebody now around us, Bohemia would jump in a heartbeat. Where have you got another province? Bamberg. Alright, well you can keep that. We're up to fourth religion, have a little bit of Coptic happen here. Why not? Why the hell not? And that will have forced, because they got forced into just one province, this should be Coptic. It's their religion, Coptic. Love it. It forced their old capital to be Coptic. So it calculated the forcing of religion before it calculated where they were going to end up. Interesting. Oh well, another Coptic province for free. Now if we were to declare war on someone like Baden in a few days, Bohemia wouldn't come in. Why wouldn't Bohemia come in? Do you not like Baden? Nope. Let's have a little look why they want. I don't think we're going to declare war on Baden, but he's not far away, but he's mostly because of debt. Alright, what about Württemberg? It's got to be Württemberg, hasn't it? Brabant would come in, but Brabant's tiny. Brabant's so tiny I can't even see him. Come on, Brabant, you're meant to be over here somewhere. Where are you? Yeah, I'll just assume that Brabant is tiny. No, don't assume. Okay. Wait, what? This is Brabant. And this is Württemberg. I thought Württemberg was huge, but it's not. Brabant's huge. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's not do that then. Because we won't be able to piece out Brabant first for his land. All that we'd be able to take from this is Württemberg. I think I was meant to be saving you for a rainy day, and I also thought that Milan was guaranteeing your independence. For some reason it's not the thing. Nuremberg is this tiny guy here. Austria, we already know Austria, but we could bring France in. Ming. Think we do this? Why the hell not? Do we need France? I don't think we need France for this. Let's go for it. Let's go mental. When you straight on to there, you want to here. We already have men over here. Ming's already sorted out what was left of the Austrian forces. And oh. Didn't even expect that happening, but I'm going to squish you with my cannon. No, I'm not going to squish you with my cannon. However, I will suddenly have right now progress of at least 77%. What is your level? A level 5 fort, yeah. Just shows you how out of date forts we'll leave one there just so that they can't produce troops. Then we'll use this stack to take this fort as well. It just shows you how out of date forts can be more of a hindrance than a help. If you're expecting a fort, bearing in mind, if someone's to come in and take a fort, that is a decent lump. I say that is a decent lump of war score for them. If you allow that fort to become what's the term? Dilapidated? No. What's the term when it's out of date? But yeah, essentially out of date. You can roll through that, or the enemy can roll through that fort really quickly, grab a load of war score, and it's just it doesn't give you time to get to wherever you've put the fort, because all of our forts, all of them bar like 2 or 3 of them, could probably do with getting rid of you now the devastation's gone and you're only level 2. The vast majority of our forts are in really good defensive land. And all of them that are in defensive land are either level 6 or level 8. They're pretty much up to date. Which gives us time to get from wherever we are in the world, within reason, to the fort, or at least get around, or at least move our forces into position around where the enemy is. If that makes sense. It kind of did in my head. Conversion of heretics. Let's grab Tuvalu. Isn't that an island or something? Squish the big stack first. Poop someone out. And squish the little stack. Done. You're never getting through that in a month of Sundays. And we have troops around here, don't we? Well, you head that way with nobody. And one of our generals dead. I think it's the one that we got from the... Good. I think it's the one that we got from the estate. Anyway, you lot. Let's collapse in on that fort there. Good. Excellent. We use you on that Austrian fort. And let's get you converted. Yeah, this is unfortunate, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Also, Russia's at war with Ming, but it's a Ming that hasn't lost his mandate yet. So, Ming's strong. Ming's fairly strong right now. Lithuania and Ming. Are you allied with Ming? Attacker against Russia and Lithuania in reconquest. It's not two fights. Is it two separate fights? Even two separate fights? You are. Defender against Ming. What? Defender against Ming in the Ming War for Russia tribute. If this happens, that's endgame for the whole world. Can you imagine that? Ming, but then with Russia as well. We'd never get through to him. We'd have to eat them from the inside, i.e. become a tribute of Ming, so that we could go to Russia without Ming and his friends getting. Oh my word! Oh, Russia, please do not fall to the stupid Ming. Anyway, are we really not? Are you really giving us this much of a run around? Well, this is going to be painful in the mountains, but it needs to be done. Yep, they had nowhere to run to. We'll set on the Austrian capital in preparation for Ming piecing them out. Disloyal the states, burgers. Why? How about... We've already done lots of things to you. Oh, you have to be disloyal for now. Now let's split you up a little bit. So you're not quite taking so much attrition. Austria, if we were to sue you for peace, what kind of a... Oh, wow. No, we're going to have to just white piece him out. War ups. Rock goals. And no treaties with... Okay, less money. Yeah, there we go. Let's get Austria out. We can't do anything. That was far too much aggressive expansion that we take. If we were to just take provinces off you, how much aggressive expansion would that be? Not a lot. Alright. Bavaria. Or Salzburg. If we were to declare on either of you, Bohemia wouldn't come in. And we could use you to mask. Garetria. I'd probably go for Salzburg. And we can use the war here to mask our piecing out of Baden, so that we didn't get the call to return stuff. We'll chuck you in charge there. It's all flat land. And we'll drag you out of Austria. Baden occupied what? Yeah, okay. Who do you have? Nuremberg. Can we get to you? Yep, both Austria and Bavaria have offered access. So we'll put a little bit of put a little bit of pressure on Nuremberg, get them out, and then we can fully annex Baden. But I want this to happen as quickly as we can. Nuremberg, next tick. You should want out. This shouldn't be a thing. This should never be a thing. If you're allowed in there, we should be allowed in there. Well, it was a good job we were here. Although you're going to need a while to recover a little bit. Nuremberg, are you sure you don't want out? Just leave. Just go. It's fine. And we can take a few of the techs. But let's not. Not just yet. Use our cannons. And now that we can actually get to you. See, this is what you used to be able to do. If you had access in a country, but your enemy didn't have access in a country, you could jump out, take a province, siege a province, whatever, and then when their big stack came, you could run off and hide in another country, like the little pussy that you were. But they took that out of the game, so you're not allowed to do that anymore. If they're allowed access, you're allowed access, they're allowed access, vice versa, etc. etc. But much like the fort system, the AI, rules don't apply to them. We'll just brute force our way through their capital. How are you getting on? 26 versus 34. We'll chuck you in charge. Hit you in, yeah, hit you here before you get into the mountains. Good, good, good. Okay. Just realised how long this episode has been going on for. Do apologise. That will do there. Ming, please don't win. If Ming wins that, then it means that Russia no longer becomes an aggressive, dominating presence in this area of the world, because I don't think he can. Yeah, of course he can. He can declare whatever wars he wants. It just means that no one can declare war on him because it brings in Ming. Can you imagine these two working together? Anyway, on you go. I'll get to the end of this war and then we will leave it there. We're already at 35% on Nuremberg itself. The Second World War trials were held. Let's squish you. Right, siege of Nuremberg is over. Little squish of that stack won't have hindered us. Nuremberg, Eve. Alright, yeah, okay, fair enough. High enthusiasm, but really wants out. Okay, let's take all of your money. Let's force your religion because it's hilarious. I'll do. How you get? Now, because he has just one province, it should have flipped the actual province to Coptic. It has. Ravensburg, did you flip? You flipped to Reformed from Coptic. I am well disappointed. But you're Coptic, you're a free city as well. A free city that's Coptic. Love it. Love it. Now, we'll make sure that we're stacked up on Salzburg. We'll declare the war on Salzburg first, so that whilst we're coring the bits and pieces that we need. Yeah, okay, fine. Next, go, carry on. I said I know I said I was going to finish it here, but if we declare this, it brings Ulm in as well. Of all the things, of all the people. Alright, we'll stack up on Ulm as well. Right, so, Salzburg. Declare war. Ulm. What allies does Ulm have? If Ulm only has Bohemia, we might as well bring them in. As a, okay, maybe not. As a co-belligerent. But no, they have quite a few people. So, although quite a few of those people were tiny people. Trier, Salzburg, Still. We'll just take Salzburg out of the game. And then we'll cool our jets around here. Bohemia is going to come in, but he's not going to come in. So we'll confirm that. We'll start walking into there. We'll give it a tick. And start walking into there. It takes a fraction of a day, or a day, for the message of help to come from here to here. And so, yeah, anyway. Now we can peace out with Baden. And so long as this fighting into the mountains, but 5 phase comes first. Did a lot of damage with those cannons. Straight off. Is this going to be a wipe? It is. Most excellent. Yeah, we did a lot of damage with those cannons straight away. Advantage of 5 phase coming first, I suppose. We will leave all those cannons there, I believe. Nope, we will take the personages off and leave just the cannons there. Now we will peace out with Baden, and we won't get that call for returning stuff to the Empire. Got any more money? I'll do. Now, if and when we kick off with Württemberg, if we were, and Baden comes in, we'll be able to separately piece out Baden for bits of his land, because we have access to him. We don't have to go through Württemberg to get to it. Grab those cores. And we'll move on. So we are slowly but surely eating our way through Europe. Whilst Bohemia is in mega debt, whilst Bohemia has his back turned, the more of the little guys that we can eat, the less powerful the HRE is going to be overall. The smaller the country, the more efficient the country. It's the same all over the world. You could be mega efficient if you're small. The bigger you get, the less efficient you are. Persian separatists. Still. I thought they'd already kicked off. Who was it that we fought over here? It was Afghanistan separatists, wasn't it? I think we're almost on the cusp of taking this tech. We'll leave it for another year so that we don't get the penalty. And we are 6 years away from popping a revolution somewhere. Cool. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Apologies for the long episode. It was little war on little war on little war. We had to take advantage of this whilst we could. As it is, we've gotten rid of Memmingen, Ravensburg, Baden. We're going to get rid of Salzburg. We've got access to Alsace. We've got access to Ulm. We could take out Württemberg, Switzerland, very likely, and for not a lot of aggressive expansion, he says. Not a massive amount. To say that we've totally eliminated 3 whole countries in a very short space of time, this is not a lot of aggressive expansion. And France will come in. in this fight, because why not? What do we have? 95 trust. Disputed succession, no way good. And we still have to feed the Maldives bits of Bamanis. I was meant to use the forces that we used here to take out Persia, or take another lump out of Persia. We were meant to use them down here in Bamanis to eat in some, because we didn't have troops, we didn't have anything. You might as well go out and trade because the war isn't anywhere near you. Go Vaden, yep. However, then we saw that Russia was kicking in Bohemia. And even though Bohemia has been out of this war for a while, he's racked up a massive amount of debt for some reason. And it's that debt that's not that's stopping him from getting into these wars here. Stopping him from protecting the Hechori. Anyway, until next time. Oh wow, Protestant is the official faith. Never realised that. Anyway, yeah, until next time. Do take care.